Hey, yo, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Cro. I hope everybody's got some coffee. I hope you've got some crow. I hope you tweeted out the room. Come on, let's go. If you're ready to grab this week by the balls, let me see some emojis. Set the mood for me to all a different energy. I'm loving how the music sounds. You see the woman, them we are breathe. Each minute, give me the one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I'm in love how the rhythm just a tap. Me and my woman a rock. Give me the one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I make we couple up and double up and what a white man stop. Me love it, me love it. Me love the juggling. All one foot, one of them. So do, no problem. Yo, never make up a face. No need hugging. Good vibes in the place. No one watching. Long time, so when I feel like this, you need like this. The bean well clean, so fresh. Oh yes, so blessed. Make the bass line roll non-stop. Me love how the rhythm just a tap. Me and my woman a rock. Give me the one drop. The music from Jamaica. I make we couple up and double up and all a wine non-stop. It's like the drum and the bass line. You have it, so hold the wine up your waistline. On it, me make one stop. Just one drop of your love. Yeah. So hold your hand me up a strap with lyrics. Give me the words and the melody to sing it. So make one stop. One drop of your love. One drop. Make the bass line roll non-stop. I'm in love how the music a tap. Me and my woman a rock. Give me a little one drop. Come make it couple of fun. All of fun non-stop. Incoming called crofam and a Coffee and Cro every blood clot day. What about blood clot chat about? Yo, what agwan? What's going on, y'all? I'm up here by myself, just like every morning, uh, checking the charts. Hyper's coming up here. Hyper's got some big ideas. Uh, I hope you guys are ready. Hyper, are you gonna drop it on him?
Yeah, let me know if my mic's working. If not, I'll change my phone.
Your mic sounds like shit.
All right, I'll change my phone. Hold up. It's my iPhone and Twitter. It's fucking me up.
You know, it sounds like you swallowed your phone. Murph, mic check.
Wagwan, brethren.
Perfect. Boy, sounds good too. You see that, Hyper? You gotta come correct, son.
I hear myself. I agree with you. I'll be right back.
Ribbit.
Wah, wah, wah.
So big news. We thought it couldn't get worse for our friend Logan Paul, but it does. They found his pig wandering in a field last night. Uh, poor thing. They told him it was a teacup pig, so he thought it would stay small forever. But there's no such thing as a small pig. And what a little bitch, man. Just like with the crypto projects, right? It doesn't go your way. Oh, well, it's not my fault. It's not my pig. Not my pig, not my problem. The fuck is this guy? Anyways, so it's over for Logan. That was tough. That was tough news for him. He really thought it was gonna come around here. He really thought CoffeeZilla was going to jail. Oh fuck. Steven, come on, man. I'm trying to get CoffeeZilla in here because I think he would vibe with this crowd. That's just me though. Sir Kinda is here. Something's going on. Something's fucked up.
Ooh, something's jacked up, boy. The fucking gravity pool is fucked up today.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Better.
Yes.
Money.
Yes. Talk
Dude,
to
I
me.
must have fucking dropped my iPhone on this microphone or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. What's going on?
Not much. Yo, let's get BitBoy in here and ask him if the allegations are
Nah,
true.
fuck that shit. I hate that guy.
Is he a bozo? Is it true?
He's a bozo. You kidding me?
Dude, that's my the clip I like the best. It just starts off and it's like,
You know why I don't trust him?
Bonk's a
His nipples
scam,
are always hard.
Solana's a shit coin, and Bitcoin's a fucking
Shut up,
bozo.
Hyper. I got a good point here. Listen, you ever notice that his nipples are always hard?
I don't look at his nipples.
How do you not see them?
Well, recently he's always been like on the run, like
the whole time, man. It's
yo,
like,
did you see the John McAfee?
Anyone who gets that excited about talking to me, like, I don't want to talk to them. You know?
All right, then we shouldn't do this on video. Yo, you ever see Running with the Devil? We should have the other day, but you see Running with the Devil?
Running with the Devil.
The John McAfee documentary?
No.
Oh, well, if you haven't, check it out. But that's what BitBoy Crypto reminded me of. Like he's running around, like Gary Gensler's right on my back.
Yeah, that's what really bugs me about him. You know, like he really thinks he's cool. He really thinks people care about what he has to say, and it just rubs me the wrong way, bro. He like it's fine for us to be on a level playing field. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody's here for.
You know who's been bothering me more is Ethan Klein with the Andrew Tate shit. Like, if that's not like trend hacking, I don't know what the fuck would be considered trend hacking.
Yeah, well, Andrew did it first. He did it pretty well. But things that go up that fast never work. I don't know how many times I need to say this. It's not easy to grow organically, but trust me, this is what you want. You want slow, steady, realistic growth. You want 20 Bugattis? I mean, Bugattis, then go ahead. But, like, they're going to fucking take them from you because you didn't earn that shit. So.
Well, I mean, like, whether or not he earned that, which I'm pretty sure, like, we could argue, like, the specificities of if he actually deserves it.
Hyper.
Dude, I wouldn't even not buy a Bugatti, to be honest.
What?
If I had a bill, I mean, like, if I had an indisposable, I'd like to drive one, but no, I mean, there's the fastest car and shit, but like
I want a Bugatti.
GRT would be cool and shit. There's a lot of cool cars.
What's up, Murph?
Am I still coming through okay? I'm about to get to the Ruggie area. I wanted to do my little updates before I get there. So one, the loaded companions dropped their mint to 25 Pro. If you're interested, go.
What, because of yesterday? Because of our
I'm not sure why.
Mint price talk yesterday.
I don't know why. Maybe they've got some stuff going on.
I put my phone down for 15 minutes to argue with my mother, and you guys convinced loaded companions to drop his mint price. Never again.
And so if you're a chimp and you're in the chimp Discord, you'll know that the chimps have a thing with the meta whips, and the meta whips have a drop coming on Solana, and they're giving the chimps allow list if you're interested. So all you got to do is drop your Solana wallet address in a tweet, and I will pin that tweet to the top. And you have to tag one chimp that you know.
Well, shit, chimps. We got to make Solana wallets. I still don't have one.
Yo, your CDC DeFi app actually now has a receiving wallet for Solana and XRP.
Since when, Hypes?
since the XRP one dropped, actually. That's why I'm waiting for. Once I saw Magic Eden on the marketplace, then that
Why don't
happened.
they
I'm like,
tell us that shit? You know, it's
because
like,
it's not interoperable yet, so
bro,
you wouldn't be able to see
they
anything you
give you a
have.
warning. Like if you sign in and they did an update and they're like, okay, now Portuguese language is available. Like
Yeah,
it tells you. But if they
I'm actually
add
suspicious of
Solana,
that
they don't
too.
tell you.
They didn't say that they added the XRP ledger either, but if you go to the top while you're in your wallet balances and pick which network you want to be on, it'll show you Solana, XRP, Litecoin, even XLM. You can bridge your Stellar Lumens to the XLM network on the DeFi app, like interface.
Stellar Lumens. That was one of my first tokens. Matic,
And that, yo,
XLM.
XLM network, the Stellar network is what Pi network is being built under.
No shit.
Yeah. It's got the same
I saw a
tokenomic.
Twitter space for Pi yesterday or the day before.
I wouldn't doubt it. It probably has something to do with the Flare airdrop that was this morning or last night.
It was a great space. I learned a lot.
Yo, I
Everybody's
was
waiting for the KYC.
if you
Everybody.
I have mine completed. I have shit on the way to transfer to the mainnet. But if you were to read the added white paper or the proposal for a Flare network that's going to be voted on, it essentially describes like a medium that is like I forgot what word they use, but like universally blockchain interoperable. Like
That's
any
a good
blockchain
word.
is real. Yeah, like super compatibility type of shit.
I dig it. All right, so Loaded Companions dropped their mint price, and Chronos Chimps have white Solana whitelists for all chimp holders. So I got to get my Solana wallet address. And what do? I post it.
Yeah, so pinned up to the top is a tweet. It's got all the directions. You just have to like, retweet, and then comment your Solana wallet address, and then tag one chimp.
Wicked. All right, so that's up top. I also pinned up top the Coffee and Cro mugs from Buddy Labs. If you guys haven't checked out the Buddy Labs website, just go ahead and do that.
Oh, it's dope. I was the first one. I got the first Coffee and Cro mug coming, bro.
No shit.
Yeah.
First one in the pool wins. They got a USA shop, a Europe shop, a UK specific shop, and a Australia specific shop. So they're really doing it, just like we talk about in here. You know?
3 different sizes too. They've got
For
I think it was
mugs?
11, 15, and 20. Yeah, bro. I got the 20 ounce because I'm a coffee
Yeah.
fool.
Nah, you gotta go with that. Hold on, I'm trying to find
And they're all the same price. I think it was like $17 and some change with shipping. So it's not too bad.
Wait, the different size mugs are the same price?
Yeah, that's the way it looked.
What the fuck?
Dude, different size coffees are different prices. They're the same price.
Yeah. Even though it's all the same, right? Like the popcorn, like it's way more expensive to get the bigger popcorn, but there's not that much more popcorn in it.
Well, if you go to
Right,
like
but you
Mickey
get free
D's,
refills and do the big one though.
a large coffee's free. It's just or $1 too or whatever.
Whoa, why did this tweet go viral? The one where I said I told crypto.com to take off the Santa hat and they blocked me has 136 likes. Why? I'm pinning it to the top. I'm trying to find our ledger. Here it is. Our ledger link. All right. This is the most important thing. Own your keys, own your crypto. Bing bong, fuck your life. The link is up top. We've only had one affiliate purchase so far. Come on, y'all. This is see, like now I get to watch. Now I get to watch and see how many people actually go through with it.
Yeah, you see that up top?
I got an idea, Alpha. So you've got all those Twitter accounts. Use one of them and DM yourself. Just those little tweets that you want to keep, like your Ledger affiliate link. DM that tweet to yourself.
You do have a
I
copy
see
and
what you're
paste you
doing. I
Hallmark
like it.
tweeter.
What?
I said you do have a copy and paste. You hallmark tweeter.
Yeah. I have a
Yo, up
notepad.
top, I
I am
posted the
not.
footprint. I'm just playing around. The networks up top, I posted the at least what the screen would grab. You take a look at what's there.
All right. Mr. Bach, how we doing? Oh, hey, Alpha. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, Alpha. What's going on,
Yeah, just
Alpha?
wait 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Ah,
Perfect.
you
Like
gonna
10
switch it up
seconds.
on me?
Got him.
What's going on?
Got him.
What's the word?
Chilling. I know what you want to talk about. I just want to see if I'm right.
I mean, we could talk about a lot of things. We can talk about box staking. We can talk about your mint. Yeah, I mean, talk about a lot of things. Ape token is like about to break $5.
Ape token, dude. I DM'd you about that shit. Did
Yeah,
you buy
yeah.
more?
I don't know, man.
Ape token under $4 was a fucking buy, man.
Yeah, you can stake it and earn more Ape token.
You sure can.
Can
No,
you
I
stake?
thought you were gonna come up here and talk about Tether.
Tether?
Yeah.
What's going on with Tether?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude. Crypto.com said you better get rid of all of it by January 31st because they're not dealing with Tether anymore.
Yeah, I was listening to this. I don't know if it was a podcast or a video, but the speculation that Circle is so integrated into like corporate banking that it's essentially going to be adopted as the USDC, and they're going to figure out a way to force everybody to transfer their Tether, whether they credit them and force it to happen or some shit, or crash it like before.
That's crazy.
Yeah, CZ set that precedence, didn't they? Swapping your USDC for BUSD, and now look what's happening. Set
That
the precedent.
I think that in tandem with some sort of stimulus payment that comes in the form of exclusively digital currency will like catalyze and almost trigger mass adoption, mandated essentially.
Mandated mass adoption. So I'm hearing negatives and positives.
Well, nobody likes to be told what to do, but I mean, anybody in the space is going to benefit. Long game, I think it's going to be an ongoing like authority war, depending on how much control they actually choose to enforce over their currencies and stuff. The biggest thing I'm concerned about is the green energy like campaign where you're gonna
ESG.
I think each individual is gonna have like an allowance carbon credit, regardless of how much money they have. You can be cut off from buying stuff because you know, cause too much carbon footprint or some dumb shit.
Well, you got Viking fired up. So he's coming up here. And all my other libertarian friends down there can hit the mic button. It's in the bottom left. But before you do that, bottom right, tweet out the room. Come on. There's 40 of you and there's 15 retweets.
You know what would help the Thundercats mint out? If you could stake them on Crodex to earn more thunder.
Oh, it's coming, buddy. It's coming, buddy.
Alpha, did you guys see that Microsoft bought ChatGTP last night?
No.
No, they've owned the exclusive rights to OpenAI for years.
I know
Yeah.
they've had the rights, but officially they bought GTP last night.
So
No, they've
Bill
owned it.
Gates,
Dude, I read in January that as of March of this year, it's going to be integrated into the Bing search engine.
okay.
Are you serious?
Well, everything Viking says is going to
Yeah.
get you fired up, Hypes. So we're going to hands. And I definitely want to know what Viking thinks about all this shit. Especially the tether thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Re-up me real quick. I just got in the room.
Oh, they crypto.com is giving everyone until January 31st to discontinue using Tether.
100%. I've been an outspoken critic against Tether for years. You should not be using Tether. Tether it's not a good stable to use. If you want a stable that's truly DeFi and you want to help the DeFi system, use DAI.
Dianu. None of us use dye, and that's funny.
I use dye, but watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
The only stable I'll use other than USDC on Solana is dye on Polygon or dye on Ether.
Nice. No, that's interesting, man. So dye on Chronos. Which DEX has the highest liquidity, Mark? Or where do you hold it? Where do you swap it?
Wait, what's that?
Quick swap.
Dai, DAI.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't use dye on Chronos now.
No? Okay.
I only use USDC on Chronos. Yeah.
Why Pharaoh has you could tie them all together, DAI, Tether, and USDC or whatever.
Ferro Protocol, FERRO. That is our stablecoin swap.
Wait, is it just crypto.com or is it just the United States? How does the Tether thing work? And I'm curious if anybody knows how Tether stayed $1 after Luna crashed.
And that's the whole thing is nobody knows how Tether has such manipulation because Tether is tied also with the Chinese real estate market, and it's been tied with the Chinese real estate market for years. So we don't really know how Tether is backed, and that's the downfall of Tether. Is Tether can literally become an FTX at any moment.
Because what am I right thinking that Tether was the token that was algorithmically emotionally pegged to
No, you're thinking Terra.
Terra Luna and Tether,
Terra.
right?
Not Tether. Yeah, Tether is a different stable coin.
Then what was the stable coin linked with Luna?
That was
Terra USD.
Terra, yeah.
Yes.
TUSD, not USDT.
This is
It was
USDT.
TUSD. TUSD.
If they're not gonna accept USDT on crypto.com, they're gonna remove it from the DeFi side. Because I think our number one liquidity on Chronos is the USDT to USDC. Has about $72 million in it, so about 36 million on both sides.
So with this talk right now of USDT, of the Tether fund finally coming back into play, if there truly is a Tether
I
event,
don't think there's any Tether fund.
no, I'm just saying, if there truly is a Tether event, or when that Tether domino truly does fall, because I don't think it's FUD, I think it's all true. That's why I stay the fuck away from Tether. When that Tether domino falls, it is going to have implications all the fucking way down. And everybody's hyped up for this bear run, this and that, and this. But remember, we're in the age of Aquarius. We're in a 7-year. Information's going to come out. I'm not safe right now. I don't feel good.
This is the dawning of the
I'll call you. I don't think nothing's going to happen to USDT in the near, like, in my personal opinion. I think USDT is fine. I think
Shut the fuck. Come on.
No, I'm serious, Alpha. I think USDT is fine. I don't think it's gonna depeg anytime soon.
Well, I think crypto.com is dodging another fucking bullet here, and I like that.
No, I think they're losing business.
I think they're being proactive. I think they're getting ahead of the fucking horse here. And there's a lot of exchanges that are going to end up doing the same thing, getting ahead of the horse. And if crypto.com wants to become the registered American exchange, the registered exchange allowed to be used in the United States, they're going to have to separate themselves as far away from fucking Tether and the CCP as they can.
What does Tether and the CCP have to do together? Like,
bro, they work hand in hand together. Are you serious, Buck?
I don't know, bro.
Are you serious? You don't know that there's a connection between Tether and the CCP?
Well, look, in Mario's space, we had the creator of Tether join and talk to us for a while, guys. He's part of the community of those old school Jimmy Song Bitcoin guys, along with Brock Pierce. He's part of it. They're not Chinese. And Tether's the only really truly decentralized coin.
The creators, the people that created or developed it might not be, but it doesn't mean that where the liquidity and where the paper and where all the trails
what's wrong with the Chinese, Viking?
Bro, look, the Tether's directly tied to the Chinese real estate market. Are you serious?
But what's wrong with the Chinese? Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with China.
Are you fucking serious, bro? They are literally the economic enemy of the entire Western world.
But dude, like, no one's the enemy, bro. Who's making them the enemy in your head, bro? Like, think
about are you fucking serious, Buck? Do you not know how
I'm
geopolitics
100%
work?
serious. Like why does China and Russia have to be the fucking enemy? Like
I never
North
said
Korea.
anything about Russia, but the economic moves that China makes,
Don't get
bro.
started on Russia.
No, I'm just saying, bro. You just come in here like with holy shit. Don't like the Chinese. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like I have
Box,
nothing against
you
the
come in
Chinese.
here with that shit all the time.
To ignore it is to fucking sit there with your head in the sandbox.
Yeah, Box.
China's an excellent country, bro. Have you ever been there, bro?
Bach's big on Asian lives matter
No,
for some reason.
Bach also comes in here and says that crypto.com has too much centralization in what? Indonesia? Singapore.
Indonesia, Alpha, what are you
Singapore.
talking
Singapore.
Well, Singapore was the only country that had like super liberal like leniency with regulations.
Oh, is that what it's about, Bach? You're not into the regulations.
I don't know. But no, I'm asking a serious question though. Like if USDT is not gonna be allowed on the crypto.com app, what's gonna happen to this USDT USDC pool? That's like almost like
Nothing.
half.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
fair
nothing.
protocol.
This is DeFi, baby. Don't ever forget that shit.
You're right. It did just say crypto.com. It didn't say anything to do with on chain.
But I think that's like the only like right now if you were to like sell out of like your USDT position or I don't know, bro. This thing I think USDT is fine, perfect in my honest opinion. I think if Binance still has it as a trading pair and crypto.com doesn't, I think it's just you're just losing business.
All right, who do you trust more? Binance or crypto.com?
I just learned that Binance is built on the SPK similarly to crypto.com.
Personally to me, Alpha, it's not like who I trust more because I don't keep my money in any of the exchanges, but like who has the best price and who can like fill me at a big position, Binance, hands down. You know, like
I knew it. I knew it.
It's not about trust, bro. It's just about like what the prices are.
You can tell though by the way you talk in here that you're more of a Binance guy.
Right, and if you like Binance, then you should like Tether too. I mean, it's the same. It's more decentralized. If you want to send your USDC,
I never said I like Tether at all. Like I don't hold anything in Tether, but I'm saying
okay.
like
I mean, but
crypto.com,
like when I look at Tether, I don't think that shit's gonna go depegged because we don't need that shit right now. We don't need that shit.
I don't think depegging isn't the issue. I think it's just not supported any longer by the centralized exchange crypto.com.
Then hopefully it just goes down in market cap and people just redeem it and it slowly withers down, but it doesn't depeg.
That's all that's going to happen, Bach.
That sounds good.
The only reason crypto.com is doing this is to align themselves with USDC.
Because look,
it's a political thing.
Even though Binance does that auto conversion thing, they still have a USDT.
But they're in China. That's the problem. Is it's Chinese oriented, and the United States is trying to not be interdependent economically as much as possible.
There you go.
Well, because I don't know if you guys remember, I came here a while back, but now you can't even take BUSD from crypto.com to Binance, and that thing sucks.
Just because everybody wants to think you want to sit there and hold hands and this is lovey-dovey world, it's not that way, bro. There's a fucking chess match being played, and
Viking, look, all
I'm
telling you is I'm a user, right? And if I go on the crypto.com app, I hope to like be able to get on Solana, be able to get on fucking Binance, be able to get on Aptos, be able to get on everywhere. Like whoever can do that the most will win, right? Don't you agree? And
I agree with you 100%, 100% that is probably what's going to end up winning crypto-wise. But we're talking about world reserve currency, bro. Okay, and we're talking about the.
I have no control over that, bro. Look, I have no control over that. All I'm speculating on is like, how much business do you lose by closing up your BUSD?
They're not going to lose any business.
As long as there's any other stable coin, everything's straight.
Yeah, normies are not going to care between the difference between USDC and USDT.
They should.
Crypto.com is gonna wipe off, but they don't. They don't.
USDC is centralized. They report. They will block you.
You guys don't.
I'm pretty sure they're owned by BlackRock.
You guys don't understand. If I'm a normie and I just happen to have USDT and I go to crypto.com and they're like, we can't accept it, then I just go to the next one. You know, I don't know if you guys understand what my point is.
No, I don't think that's the case.
How many times is that happening?
Or
No,
if you
people
want to
want
use
the
the
features
product,
of
you're
the
going to
exchange.
switch it. You're
If
going
if
to
I have fucking like Binance like tokens
Bro,
and I
no,
want to use
seriously though.
crypto.com and they
Like
don't support it.
who
Only if you're a
besides
Binance Maxi are you gonna not change exchanges.
I'm muting everybody. Who besides no, I'm not really. Who besides Carl the Moon is like walking around with a bag full of tether?
Saying like ride or die,
Yeah,
baby.
like what exchange am I going to? That's
A lot of people also
Carl and
that's
like
being a
who
little bit
else?
ignorant. Like think
No,
about
no,
what
because
you're
the thing
saying.
is, Doc, there's no person holding
USDT
Tether.
has a lot of
Listen, yo. There's nobody holding Tether thinking, wow, this will one day be worth more than $1. If they can exchange it for something else that's going to be $1, they're looking for the features of the exchange. If they're limited by which dollar token they can have on their current exchange, that could be a limiting
So
variable.
why is Bitcoin the only commodity? Why isn't
Actually,
USDC a
did you see
commodity?
Pax Gold is actually the live price of gold as is.
Yes.
do not fall for that shit, dude. Those fucking gold coins, every one of them ends up fucking failing.
Pax
Pax
is
is
good
Pax is
shit
a
though.
big fucking token, dude.
Yeah.
And I got my eye on.
I,
I'm curious if anybody knows about true U.S. dollar because that's supposed to be backed up
Yo,
1-to-1.
get out of here with your true USD. That shit is going to zero. We are shorting it all the way down. Right,
I was just
Bach?
curious if anybody knew anything about it.
Yeah, look, USDT has like nearly 4 million addresses. USDC has only 1.5. There's a
that's
huge
because
difference.
every single exchange gives you a hot wallet address for USDT. Those aren't true
Tell 'em,
addresses,
baby.
bro.
Or it doesn't matter, Viking. It's an address that has a fucking more than zero amount of USDC. I don't know what the point you're trying to make on that.
Whatever. Joe Q,
And
what
it's
it
on
do?
Ethereum, so it costs at least like a few dollars to make that.
And I understand exactly what you're saying, Bach. For years, USDT has been that reserve currency in the crypto world. Okay, it has been due to the Hong Kong ties, the ties to mainland China. And they just recently had to get all the Chinese commercial paper off of their reserves before they got audited here last year. Okay. This has been known. It's been well known in the crypto community for years that Tether is not, it's a mean of storage, it's a mean of trading, like Alpha said. You're not holding Tether thinking that you're going to get a short or a long on Tether, bro. And most users aren't going to fucking care whether they're using Tether or USDC.
Look, Gavin Wood and Brock Pierce, who created Tether, said that nobody should hold Tether. It's just a means, like you said, it's not a coin you hold. It's just a means of transfer, but it's the decentralized and it's the right one. If you use USDC, you're going to get tracked, you're going to get blocked. You're basically participating in a CDBC.
Damn.
Yes, it's
Which is
And I
Tether's
why
understand what you're saying there, bro. But
He's right.
to sit there and act like you can operate anonymously in this crypto world without them actually knowing who you are, you're fucking fooling yourself, bro.
no, that's not true. That's not true.
They have people all over the fucking place watching out, looking this, looking that, and people are getting busted all the fucking
You know,
time, bro.
it's getting
So
harder.
don't sit there and
That's
think
true.
that just because you're DeFiing that you're operating with some fucking cloak around you.
Well, here's the thing: is you can operate in DeFi anonymously, but you can't get that money out anonymously. You can't get it in or out anonymously. So,
Actually, I beg to differ. You can use a Bitcoin ATM and withdraw, and all they're going to ask you to use is there'll be limits, but a cell phone number, if you know how to get a spoof number, you can withdraw like, I think it's $2,000 increments.
go on.
Okay, and we're talking about being able to get $2,000 or $600 a month, bro. Ain't nobody actually sitting there trying to live that way for a fucking couple $1,000s a month.
You could survive. You could
Well,
you could
a lot of
survive.
people anonymous on DeFi buy their goods with like the crypto as the means of buying it.
We're getting there, Hyper. We're getting there. Joe Q, what did the
So I got a question that kind of steps back a little bit. Alpha, when you work with your mom to get her some crypto, each time those trades and stuff are made, you sit there with her, correct? Or does she do it all? Does she do it all by herself? She just jumps on the phone. She does her trade. She comes back and shows you.
Who knows what she's doing?
So, guys, you were talking about normies and what are normies going to do? Until a normie can come in, push a couple buttons, and make those trades without someone else with experience sitting behind them, giving them the prompts, they really aren't going to care a lot about, well, is this USDC or USDT? Which one can I push and click and make it happen? That's the one they're going to choose. I'm damn near 60 years old, guys. I helped my 80-year-old dad get into. He is going to be that push and click person. He is going to be that wave of people that come in and start pumping up the crypto stuff. Push and click, push and click, push and click. Joe Q, stepping back.
Well, what do you tell him to click on, bro?
Well, I followed some of your stuff, but this is way back when Dark Crystal was booming and stuff.
You put your dad on the Dark Crystal? Yo, the one thing that I fucking have to apologize for in here, Jesus Christ.
Okay, not Dark Crystal, it's the other one. It's the subset or the original Dark Gang. What was the original Dark Gang?
Dark G, holy shit.
There's Dark Finance.
Dark Crystal.
Dark Finance.
Oh,
it was
Dark Crypto.
Dark Finance, the original. I brought him into that when he was actually doing something, and he really liked it. I got him in on Cro when it was 40 something cents. He's still DCAing. He's like, nope, I know it's going to go up. I know it's going to go up. I bought me another $200. I'm getting me some more.
You got to get Pops in here, bro.
That would be hilarious.
No, dude, actually, really educational.
You got to get him a Twitter, man.
I'm curious, like people who are that's pretty old. Like he had to have been at least relatively fluent with an iPad at the least. Am I correct?
I concur.
No, actually not.
Oh,
and
damn, yeah, you need to get him in here.
Get him in here.
It was probably 15 years after Facebook come out that me and my younger sister actually hacked him up a Facebook ID so that he could be on and talk to his brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, cousins, grandkids, great-grandkids.
So anecdotally, like how did you approach him with like the invitation, and did you face any resistance? Because a lot of us face like, why would I buy an NFT? Well, that's fucking stupid. You know, there's a lot of like just unnecessary contention.
I've got him into the crypto. I haven't quite got him into the NFT aspect. He understands that the NFT is more like a real estate purchase, and it's a real estate speculation. He understands that part. And getting him into crypto, we've done stock exchanges back and forth throughout the last 20 years. And I'd have to say at least 60 to 80% of some of the stocks that I've jumped into, depending on the timing, we've made some really good money on them.
Let's go, Joe. Keep on trucking.
So do you think it was the gains that made him think like, oh, we can make more gains, and that's interesting?
This is my goddamn show. Take it easy. Marcus, what's up?
Yeah, I wanted to touch back on how you can stay anonymous in this space, because it's completely possible. You don't need to off-board or off-ramp the same way as everyone else does. There's a lot of ways to cut deals with people so that they give you cash and then they get rewarded in cryptology. Tornadoes is a huge thing that's played an effect in that, and then I can see them being built here on Chronos. So to me,
is cryptology a word? I keep hearing people say cryptology. Isn't it cryptography?
Cryptology is the study of cryptography.
Okay, my apologies.
Cryptology is the study of cryptography.
My apologies, using the wrong word. Point of the matter is, people are able to cut deals so that I can say, start a scam, make a lot of money, tornado it out, have someone be a benefactor on the other side, and they give me cash in real life. That can happen very easily.
Or you'll see that called over-the-counter OTC as well.
Thanks for the turn. Love that.
Oh, yeah. Hyper is all over this shit. Cantor, welcome. Good morning.
Hey, thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So this is partially I came in to talk about the subject that you guys are talking about. It's also to test out my service because I have a very important call today, but I'm on an island, so and no one's responding to my calls. So you guys are the first
Hey,
ones in
I'm
my
on an
place.
island too.
Hell yeah! Where you at?
I'm on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, very nice. I'm in Puerto Rico right now.
Oh, your island is better.
And
No,
I'm
no,
on the
Martha's
Outer
Vineyard,
Banks.
very nice. I've Bun, I wanted to take you there.
Oh yeah, it sounds pretty.
Yeah, we've been to Nantucket before, and we've been to the very south point of New Jersey, where you have like Stone Harbor and Avalon and that kind of stuff, which is basically the lowest end version of Nantucket and Hamptons and so forth. Still very
Oh yeah,
expensive, but
Nantucket is bullshit.
no,
Definitely,
it's ridiculous. And
definitely
I
sucks.
want to continue on the crypto talk as well, but
Yeah,
I just want to say Nantucket is literally a bunch of rocks and pebbles. There's no fucking beach, so what are you even buying? You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
Like
this
these
guy.
Martha's
Right,
Vineyard,
this
you
guy
got a
gets a
beach.
follow. Hold on, go on,
but
sir.
but in regards to the cryptology and the cryptography as well as the anonymity, obviously this is a recorded space, so I'm going to keep it as kosher as possible due to my background. But yeah, I mean, the whole idea of the creation of cryptocurrency is to have a transparency of movement, not the transparency of entity. So I think that having that kind of ledger set up makes a lot of sense. And that was kind of the reason, you know, whoever the original individuals were to be Satoshi Nakamoto decided to set it up. You know, they want it to be so that everyone can see that you can have proof of funds and proof of a transaction without having to reveal the A and B points, so to speak. I think that unfortunately, with the way regulatory systems are, as at least in the United States and Europe, which are the two primary crypto regulators. Obviously, everyone's looking at China, and China is really, you know, at least from my understanding, from a legal perspective, they're very up in the air. One day they're completely against it, another day they're thinking, oh, you know, we'll implement digital yuan, and we might test out another CBDC, and we might even implement the transaction of Bitcoin and things of that nature. So they change consistently. But when it comes to the United States, at least, I think that the biggest issue I have right now is the people who are developing the regulations for cryptocurrencies. One, they literally take it as the term crypto and then currency, and it's not really a currency. It's not supposed to be regulated by the OCC unless you're talking about USDT, USDC, and any coin that you can use to purchase physical goods in the real world. That's kind of the reason why when I talk about ApeCoin, and again, this is not legal advice, this is just an opinion. Sometimes I'll mention that Yuga Labs might have to deal with the OCC as well because of the whole Gucci collaboration, because you could physically buy Gucci products with ApeCoin. But for the most part, I mean, it's not a currency. It's mostly a commodity. And then if you have some of the other elements such as staking and fractionalization and so forth, then you can start talking about it being a security. But for the most part, I mean, it's really its own asset class, and I think it would. Unfortunately, it's not going to be this way, but I think foolishly, it's going to be classified as either security or commodity. I think it truly has to be its own asset class, but that's just from someone who has dealt with other financial institutions and things like that, and I can see how the people in the traditional financial sector, people at State Street, Merrill Lynch, and Morgan Stanley, and all that, they follow it, but you could tell they don't truly understand it, except for people who are really in it deeply. Like I know J.P. Morgan, they've had a Bitcoin and cryptocurrency branch since 2014, which a lot of people don't realize. They've been around for a very long time. Jamie Dimon might play stupid and say, "I don't want any Bitcoin," but that motherfucker has plenty. I cannot guarantee it, but I can assume.
Oh, I'm with you on that for sure.
But yeah, I see some hands up here, so I want to make sure that you. I don't want to talk.
No, it's an
much.
interesting topic because you know, just the term currency, a standardization of money in any form. So to say that cryptocurrencies aren't currencies is I don't know. I mean, it's debatable. I know Hyper wants to debate it. Joey, what do you think?
It's not a debate. I was just going to say a point on the anonymity thing. Like, as long as Satoshi Nakamoto is still anonymous, then you can stay anonymous, I think.
Yeah. Joey, what do you think?
Well, my point is more along the lines of, guys, you sit back and you watch, and if you're listening to the regulators talk about how they want to do all this regulation, they really have no clear understanding of what the crypto market is, what the cryptocurrencies are. If you want to change that, get involved in your local governments, your county governments, and be that tool. Help them learn what the
you're
hell
always
it
telling
is
us
and
to
what
get
we're
in
doing.
our local governments. You know how fucking boring local government is?
But it's the easiest thing to do. So jump right out and get into the state government. You can't. Jump
Alpha,
into
have
your
you ever
local
seen
one.
Alex Stein? Have you ever seen Alex Stein on YouTube?
No.
Dude, if you look at him and what he does with his local governments, it'll make you reconsider how boring they can be.
All right.
I'm definitely going to come back to this conversation another time. It's my one day off, except for the call. But I really appreciate you guys letting me be soundcheck. My voice sounded fine, and you could hear me and everything.
You sound beautiful, brother.
Okay, so I'm
Get a
not
picture of the
bugging at
beach.
all. Awesome, thank you
No,
so
it's
much.
crystal clear.
Come back to
Okay,
Mike
awesome.
Check
Well,
anytime,
I threw some of y'all some follows. Alpha, our Island Thunder. I'll definitely be back. It seems like a great conversation, and I would love to share some alpha with you all. And I'm if you don't know, I'm a crypto hedge fund manager and Series 65,
I see
Series
that
3.
in
So
your bio. Yeah.
I would love to talk shop and stuff. But today is my one day off of the year. So, but I will be back. I will make sure to put notifications on for your tweets.
Oh yeah, do that. But I tweet a lot, so
I mean, it's
just
fine.
remember, we're
It's
here
good.
every day. So we do
Awesome.
this every damn day. Yep.
Beautiful. I'll see you soon then. It was nice meeting you all, and I am excited to talk shop soon.
You too, sir.
You guys have a great one.
Peace. The rest of y'all down there, the mic button is free. You don't have to pay shit. You just hit it. Bing bong. It's for you. It's for you.
Nobody else has to pay.
No, just you, man. Shh. Gato, West, Tomb. Everybody's here. Look at this shit. Chan. I like that guy, right? He's all right.
He really has some good points about the whole purpose of cryptocurrency and cryptography being the reason that we can remain a separate identity from transactions. And and nobody here, I hope, is laundering money or anything. But there's no reason. It's just like cash. Why should I have to report that I gave my friend $10? Why can't I just anonymously send him some Bitcoin or something? So anyway.
I mean, really, that's why we launder money. We're not big time drug dealers. We're not hurting anybody. We're just not trying to tell the government about every fucking dollar that we make because it's ridiculous.
We're pursuing happiness as the Constitution instructs.
Yeah, and it's a recorded space. So, like, fuck you, Uncle Sam. I said it. I've been saying it for 40 years.
Fuck you, Uncle Sam. I earned the right to say fuck you, Uncle Sam.
There you go, Murph. I'm standing behind Murphy. What's up, Katie?
I'll protect you.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yo, Murph, you said that West Side, what's West Coast, what custom cars, West Coast Custom was coming out with the drop.
Yeah, West Coast Customs. They're doing a drop on Solana. Yes,
Didn't
sir.
they fail the first one?
The Meta Whips? No.
They sold the thing out?
Yeah, it sold out on ETH.
Oh wow, interesting.
Come on, KD.
No, I thought they did pretty. This was last year, man. You remember we were talking
I
about
remember because they've been tight
Yeah,
with
it's been
the
a while.
chimps. They've been tight with the chimps the whole time. And
I did not know. Yeah,
Trillman is like the link.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong laundering money, man. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, tell him, KD. Shit.
Yeah. And I don't tell shit, bro. Have a great day, guys and girls.
That's it. That's all you're gonna
KD's
give me?
a G. He should be KD the G.
No, I just came to ask Murph a question. That's why I thought
G,
that
motherfucker.
I thought those motherfuckers fell last time. That's why I was surprised.
Oh, also, Natalie tweeted here that
I seen it.
Viking
I'm sorry,
needs to find a new adjective besides F-bombs. We lost Natalie. Now, I don't think, well, I know we're swearing. We swear all the time. But I don't think today is that bad. Is today?
I actually don't. Yeah, I was trying to
It wasn't that bad, but I did drop it a few times. But at the same time, if somebody can't handle that word, then in all reality, I mean, we're all grown adults here. I do not like that. I do not like censoring myself. I cannot stand it when there's certain people in this room and I cannot speak the way I want to speak.
I actually have to agree with this. And the only reason, one reason that backs it
Go
up is
on,
just
'cause
like
he's not here.
you can't be investing in any of the stuff that we're talking about unless you're at least 18 years old. And if you're 18 years old,
Good point.
like any work environment with any amount of stress is gonna have expletives. And as long as nobody's saying like, and this is just in quotes, like fuck you specifically, or like cursing at somebody derogatorily, then it's just an expletive. It's essentially an explanation point.
Fuck you, Iver.
And no, I agree with you 100%.
I love you too, Murphy.
100%. And any time that we're sitting here talking about, oh, there could be kids listening, this and that, and this. If you're sitting here having spaces on with your kids in the background, that's one thing. But also, no, I don't. It's a catch-22. It really is.
Buy some fucking headphones.
Hyper, that is the best thing you've said in here in a long time. Also, own your keys, own your crypto. It's up top. So if you're not going to use the affiliate link, then at least retweet it because it's only got 14 retweets. So get with it. What did Marcus tweet here? I'm old, bro. I cannot. My eyes are way too small. My eyes are too small? No.
They keep shrinking.
My eyes are shrinking. Can
Your
anyone
eyes
read
have been
this?
the one organ that's been the same size your entire life.
Amazing.
You know, your body
I forgot
grows
about
around
that.
your eyeballs. Yeah.
That's
I
why
actually,
kids have big
So
ass
I'm going to
eyes.
say
when my
something
daughter
really
was born, I
controversial.
thought that, and I was like, I need to measure these things because there's no way.
And it
Alpha, I'm
was
going to
true?
say something real quick, and I'm going to be out. I got to get back to work. So we were talking about the little China stuff earlier. You realize China that owns the entire continent of Africa, right?
They're getting
Yeah,
there.
I was.
They're
It's
working on it.
incorporated. They've actually incorporated a Eurasia Africa or some shit like that.
So they own the entire continent of Africa and the entire NBA, bro. I'm out.
Did he say NBA?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Joe Q wasn't due.
Well, I'm surprised that
crop dusted me. Did you just crop dust me? Okay.
I'm
Go ahead,
surprised that Bach or someone else didn't step up and kind of run the, now I lost the actual term, but the other side of the coin.
Flip side.
One of the reasons Miss Nat does not like to step in the room when there's a lot of profanity is she works in an environment that is not conducive to profanity and or swearing, and she likes to put the show on her speaker, and she can't do that. And I believe her work environment is not conducive to a headset. They give her a lot of flack if she's wearing a headset. So in defense of Miss Nat, sometimes we monitor ourselves better than others, to each their own. Sorry, I've been out running around trying to load a truck. Peace and happiness to all in whatever form you find it. Joe Q, stepping back.
It's all good. Joey, you raised your hand just to back up Natalie? What a fucking guy. Marcus, what's going on?
I'm just coming up here to explain it for your old eyes.
Oh, thanks,
No
buddy.
problem.
He said little eyes.
Little old eyes.
Either way. What it essentially is arguing with what the other guy said, because he was speaking from the state's point of view. And what I should make very clear is every different jurisdictional body can cut this pie how they want. And Canada has decided to classify it as security if it's traded on a platform. If it's on a crypto asset trading platform, it will be subject to security legislation. Period. End of story.
So
Wait, are you
Bitcoin
saying
is
DeFi versus CeFi?
Yeah, more or less. If the coin ends up being traded on a exchange that is compliant to Canadian legislation, that is a security.
This is
So
officially
Canada is
legislated already.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, bro.
Canada. Now I don't know what I was gonna say. Canada is. This sounds crazy though, because everybody. I thought we were like agreeing that Bitcoin was a commodity.
Yeah,
I
do you
thought
have a source
everybody
for
was
this, bro?
agreeing that.
Yo, Marcus, you have a source for this?
Yeah, I posted it on the
He
channel.
posted it. I just can't read it, but it looks legit. So I'm gonna look at it on a laptop or a larger screen.
I've been hearing a lot of, less than nice things coming out of Canada here lately, like censorship talks and just all sorts of ugly
Oh,
things.
like the children
Assisted
being buried.
suicide.
Yeah, a lot of gross stuff happens here. 100%. It's not a great country. We've got a great reputation, unfortunately.
We don't build it up that great.
No. It is though. It's funny, and he said unfortunately, which is also interesting.
I
don't know anybody who thinks Canada's great.
Dude, come on. You go around the world and like.
I'd say people who are still waiting for Bernie Sanders to be president think Canada's great.
We might have the same birthday, right? But I'm like almost twice as old as you. So tell me this: how many countries have you been to?
Maybe 3 or 4 or 5, maybe.
Is Canada one of them?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. See, get the fuck out of here, Murph. What's up?
27.
There's my guy. You got to get out there. You got to travel the world. You got to see what people really think out there. And I'll tell you what, they are not happy with America.
Oh, I never said that. People hate fucking America.
No. But then you like Canada. People fucking love Canada.
I would say people love Canadians.
Think Canadians are the fucking nicest people.
Yeah, no, Canadians are universally acknowledged as polite.
They think they've got, great healthcare. They think, hey, there's not a lot of them. They got all.
Yeah, but you can't even acknowledge that people who think that, anybody who actually thinks that doesn't really know anything about politics.
That's not the fucking point. The point is that is the reality. That's the perception, and perception is reality.
To a degree, but also fuck y'all. I'm really not that polite.
Hey,
of all things, yeah, that's mad funny, bro.
That's what we like. No, at least we keep it real in here, and we give people real information, and that's why this space is more valuable than anybody realizes, including me. And I think this space is fucking top. Oh shit! It's top of the hour. That means we're checking the charts. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please don't let them be your daddy. Jesus Christ. The logo is a lion. I know. There's minds blowing all over the place. But when you see that logo staring at you when you open up the Crypto.com app, that is a lion. Check it out.
It's a fucking gas mask, bro. They say it's a lion. I don't see that shit.
Bitcoin is at $17,420.
Fuck off, really?
We need to get to 17.6 and hold over that. Ethereum is at $1,346. Cardano is at 32 cents. Matic is at 86 cents. Solana is at $16.89. I don't even. Shiba is up 4% this morning. What's that all about? Shiba's about to eat a fucking zero. Let's go. I'm not even kidding. Shiba is about to eat a zero. Kronos is at 6.3. What the fuck?
Yo, what has more upside potential? Does anybody think or know? Avalanche,
Hyper,
Cosmos,
I'm not done here.
Or Solana?
I'm gonna start muting when I go to the other app. Aptos is the winner again today. 32% up. $5.72. Holy shit. Terra Luna is coming in at number 3, up 13%. And Smooth Love Potion, SLP, Axie Infinity, 13%. Those are your winners for today.
It's not a bull market, people.
Not even close.
Wait, what was Adam?
What was what?
Cosmos or Atom?
Oh, we're up near 11. Hold on. Cosmos Atom 1136.
What do you think has more upside potential between Atom, Solana, and Avalanche?
Cosmos, but your
Atom.
original question was between AVAX and Solana, and at
No,
this current point, it's
Atom's going to
Solana.
$100.
so
So
you think
Solana has
Solana's
more upside potential right now. Yeah. But now just a little bit more, right? Not so at $8, it had a lot more upside potential, but at this point, it's just got a little more.
Do you
what do
think
you think a good
Solana and Atom should be similarly priced? I mean, they
No,
already
I
are.
think Avalanche is a better comparison to Solana.
yes,
Avalanche is a good comparison to Cosmos too.
Well, Cosmos is more like taking another step backwards. Like even Binance is
What does
built
that
on
mean?
the Cosmos IPK or SPK.
None
Okay,
of
do
you
you know what
fellas.
SDK stands for?
Soft or software package kit or some shit.
Software Developers Kit. Yeah, we're always like people need to understand that an SDK is not like a thing, like a.
That's why I said Cosmos is SDK.
Gotcha.
None of you guys hold Gala.
Gala, talk to me, bro.
Sell the news, bro.
I don't know.
Man, I
Dwayne the
don't
Rock
know.
Johnson got it fucking pumping right now.
That's what I was gonna say, man. I caught Gala at the beginning. 1 cent went up to like 90 some cent, dumped it, and here we are back at 1 cent again. I think it's gonna repeat, guys.
Hey, we never say NFA because it's just lame when people say that, but not financial advice. Fucking Gala at a penny. There's some upside potential.
What's on
Yeah,
Gala? What can you do with that?
say that again.
You could use
What's
it.
I
Yeah,
just said what is Gala used for?
It's a gaming token, from my understanding. I did want to jump on what you guys were talking about though with the AVAX and Solana. I think Solana has the most upside at this exact moment, but once people start realizing what the subnet's doing and what AVAX is actually building, I think it has a large upside to it. And if you guys don't know anything about the subnet that's already been built there, you guys should really take a look. I think it's going to have a real drive for GameFi. It's going to do some great things. And I told you guys to buy Solana at $9.
Yeah, he did. I was here
he
when he said
did.
that. And also, Huddle, you're the only one who's like advertising
You're the only
pro
one.
AVAX in the Crow space. What do you
No,
think?
I'm always trying to fucking talk about it in here, but you're always
No, in his
goddamn
bio.
interrupting me. Shut up, Hyper. I'm always saying, who knows about AVAX and
I
subnets?
do.
And shut up, Hyper. I'm talking to the fucking audience. If you know about AVAX, come up here. If you know about subnets, come up here because we really do want to talk about these things. The reason I keep throwing it out as bait is because I think we should be stacking AVAX in anticipation of building a Thunder subnet. But until the conversation gets there in here, I'm not talking
So,
about it.
to be honest with you, Alpha, I don't think that we're at that point yet where you should try that, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, just because AVAX hasn't picked up the momentum. If you were to do something, I would recommend going over there and start using their subnet, start understanding how it's developed, how it works, and then
stacking AVAX while it's,
I
low.
wouldn't recommend that. The reason why I say that is because as a subnet, you don't actually need AVAX. You need AVAX to host yourself, I think, is the way that it works. But other than that, realistically, all you're going to do is build on their net. And you actually use your, like if you had, let's say you had Thunder, Lightning, and...
If you want to build your own subnet, you need 100 AVAX.
Which is shit. I mean, like, what is that realistically if we're going to have that conversation?
$1,000.
Oh,
That's
my goodness.
all you need right now?
That's all you need, dude. That's my point.
Damn.
So, yeah, exactly.
And every
so-
time you make a subnet, you create your own rules and guidelines for it. Like
well,
you
not
can
just
have a
rules and
KYC.
guidelines.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, no, you essentially, by creating your subnet, you're actually creating your own ecosystem. So this is why when MMF was heavily pushing like the the idea that they were going to AVAX. I went so hard on the thought that they were going to AVAX because, like, you could use MMF as your gas token, you could use SVN as your transaction fee, and then your in-game token could actually be MAD, and it would create a real fucking use case, to be honest. And that's why I'm bullish on AVAX, because it's going to create use cases for ecosystems that want to create those minor, small transactions, those microtransactions, and do a ton of them within a day. And it's also going to help you to deflate your own bag because deflate the tokenomics of your system, because you burn it as it's created. As it's used, which is why I say SVN would be a great use case in there.
Yo, so Huddle, do you think, since you're both like fluent more or less with Solana and Avalanche, what do you consider a relatively like if you were to fix the price, that's what you think it should be worth? Like if I were to say Crow should be about $1, 50 cents, whatever it would be, what do you think Solana and Avalanche should be evaluated at?
So if you were to put Crow at $1, in my honest opinion, so it's hard to say that, because me personally, I don't agree that Crow is a dollar token. Realistically, Crow should be almost at the same level as Binance, which during the last bull run, it was about $13 per token, if it equated to the same market cap as Binance. So I think that's realistically what I'd look at, is just its potential. So me personally, I think AVAX is, with the way that they're building, it should be about $100 token. Realistically, in my opinion, I could be wrong.
I think even more on AVAX.
Well, so the reason I say $100 is because it's hard to really put it into words without like showing you everything that I've seen. I think that it has a lot of potential for builders and GameFi, but I don't see much use case for like business or anything of that structure, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe somebody knows more than I, and they could definitely inform us. But me personally, that's the way that I view it.
Hey, if you think
And
you
your
know more than
Solana
Hodl,
estimate?
you better
Well,
hit the like button.
I was just going to comment, as far as Avalanche, my opinion so far from everybody I've interacted with was it was finance like application or intended oriented. Like most of the intention behind any of the applications that were there were like either like on the way to UBI interface or just like some sort of, attempt to make some sustainable onboard revenues protocol or something.
I gotta head back to doing what I was doing, but
Solana price.
Me personally, I don't see it as that. And that's just from my view around the ecosystem, to be honest with you, Hyper. Like, I don't see
Solana price. What was your Solana estimate?
Ooh, I can't even tell you, because the hyperinflation that took place because of SPF and his fuckery, I couldn't give you a real gauge of that, honestly, if I want to be completely 100% honest with you. But I did want to remind you, Alpha, and maybe even you, Hyper, it's something that you would look into. Project called Rift is going to be launching on Solana. It's going to have the first bridge to the Cosmos SDK. So, yeah.
Oh, you got me excited.
Hold it.
So I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back as soon as I can. But Alpha, I did want to throw it out there and throw you under the bus in your own space. You didn't make it Sunday.
I know. I've been thrown under the bus a couple of times already. But it means more coming from
Get him.
It really does. Because Hodl is a fucking G. If you guys aren't following him, I don't know what the hell you're doing. And
he's a real person. I met him. He's not the Craigslist killer. Don't worry.
I'm gonna make it one of these days. God damn,
I
this was the closest.
Hey, actually, one more thing before I leave, Alpha. I do want to mention this because it was actually pretty big for me. Last night, I ended up getting Vivid to co-host the space with me, and I actually pulled him completely out of his shell, and he's going to start co-hosting spaces with me Monday nights, 7 p.m. EST. So if anybody wants to have some fun in there, please join us at any time.
Oh, hell yeah. Vivid, another one. If you're not following the guy, I'll tweet it.
I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you, Alpha, for being consistent.
Too, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Please keep it up, man.
No
have a good day, Hyper.
Mikey, what's up?
Hey, what's going
Hyper's
on?
always having a good day.
Hey, I was just curious. Is there any updates on mystery boxes?
Yes, we had a bunch go out. We have more. We have the full list from Brian, so we should be all the way caught up with mystery boxes by the end of this week.
So it's still a mystery.
That's why it's a mystery box. But there's
All right,
really
cool.
good
Something,
I
stuff in
appreciate
please.
there.
that. I haven't been able to listen in, man, and I didn't know if I missed
No,
any
we're gonna
news on it or
tie
anything.
everything together, because like Thunder tokens are unaffordable as of last week. The floor price doubled. There's like 5 left on the market, but luckily we've got Thundercats now minting on Crocy. You can go to islandthunder.io. They are only 199 Cro, and it all goes into Thunder Cro, and it all goes to the burn wallet. So every mint is creating Thunder LP forever. That means we are going to be able to trade Thunder forever. We don't, we don't really dial in on any of these things, but all of the stuff that we put together for this mint and for this project, it all ties together, and it's all of the things that we talk about in here. So we don't fuck around. Y'all can fuck around and come find out. islandthunder.io. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was gonna say the Crodex liquidity staking. I'm very impressed by everybody. The aggregate community liquidity that's in there. That's really impressive.
Yeah, and this is just strictly the community. We're not advertising. We don't push it. We're about to use the chipmunks for what they're supposed to be used for, and get some advertising that way. But all of this is organic. It's just people are providing liquidity because that's that's the right move. But we're not pushing anybody too hard. We're gonna start pushing, but this is how it works out the best for everyone, because the people who take the greatest risk get the greatest reward, and that's the way it should be. Ayo. Crypto heavy, what's cracking? You farming me?
Yo, Alpha, would you do a visual podcast, like a YouTube based thing, not necessarily YouTube though?
Yeah, the next one that I do with the crypto report is gonna be video.
Are you go over Kip's house? Or are you gonna stream with it?
No, I'm just gonna stream. I don't know where Kip is. Do you?
No, should we try to find out?
No, he's
Send him a
good.
letter. What's up, bro?
The 10K, when they get to 10K followers, it's not a loaded lion they're giving away. They're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. And
So
when
what's
they
the
get
loaded
to
line giveaway?
25,000 followers, that's when they give out a loaded lion. Who knows what lions will be worth by then? Could be.
Who knows what $1,000 in Bitcoin would be worth by then?
Well, I'd be. I don't know. I'd be more excited to hold $1,000 of Bitcoin. I think that's a great question.
Kip is awesome, Alpha. I like how you corrected him on how to pronounce Ibisu's Bay correctly. That's awesome, man.
Oh, you gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Yo, I was very impressed just by the general topics included in the dialogue, because it was things that I've been curious about but never brought into the realm of conversation. Like, why is it that you think with the advertising presence, Kronos is not seeing, it's almost easily dismissed versus, fucking Solana or Bonk and bullshit.
Oh, I should watch it back because
Yeah, no, it was good. It
I
was
don't
quality.
remember what we talked about, and he didn't prep me. We just
And
shot
also
the shit for like an
he
hour.
was very what's the word?
He's got a great radio voice. He's got good timing. I told him like we can do that anytime because
He was really flattering, I guess. Like it's such a privilege to talk to you type of thing. It seemed very well
that
done.
always works. You can Joey,
It's
what's
an
good?
honor. I would bow if you could see me.
An honor to speak with you, sir.
I want to shout out Mr. Murphy, who stepped into Marcus's Mad Mogul space yesterday when we didn't have a Coffee and Cro, and shouted out and really explained the Thundercats multiple times to multiple groups. Shout out Murphy. Shout out Marcus and the Mad Moguls. Not part of the New America group. Just saying.
No,
Most of
and
us were.
we're gonna give out a mogul mystery box. No, it's not a mystery box. It's just a box. What's in the box, Joey?
In the box, from what I gathered yesterday, is depending on the color and or the rarity of the box, 1 to 7 mint passes. So, and if I'm using the wrong term, I apologize. But if you have one of the ultra rares that has 7 tokens or IDs within inside that box, when the mint happens, you will get 7 of the NFTs. If you have a rare that has 3 IDs in it, or rewards or whatever you want to call it, you will get 3 NFTs, and it's part of the slow organic growth that he's trying to provide for his community. And I can say, if you see him in a space, jump up and say, if you don't have one of his boxes, hey, can I get a box from you? You have to have a physical interaction with him, and he will drop you a free NFT into your box. He's trying to make sure that it is not a bot susceptible process, and that no one person can load up and try to rule the roost over everybody else. Just what I gathered.
All right. Well, I've got one to give out, and I'll give it to Crypto Heavy if they turn their mic on. Shit. Patience is key. I've been patient. Don't you think?
What's going
Patience
on,
is
fellas?
virtue.
I already have
Hey, winner.
I already got a mystery box from Matt.
Damn it.
I got one yesterday, so I'm all good. Appreciate it though.
Well, what else is good?
Just living life, man. Trying to get by, man. Trying to get these early entries in some of these cryptos before the bull market happens.
Fucking A, bro. Hey, you know what we could be early on right now, but we're not, because I told them to come in here, and I don't know why they're not here. The fucking dirty soccers are dropping on crypto.com right now.
I tried to get in and buy one of those, but it wouldn't let me in for some reason. I tried to log in 2 or 3 times, but for some reason it just didn't let me in this morning
I think
at all.
early access just started 20 minutes ago, right? Or did regular start?
I think that was like an hour ago, to be honest.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
someone needs to come up here that knows about these dirty soccers, because I told them to come have their mint party here, because we always have at least 50 people. But
They had a space. The Dirty Sockers had a space open a little earlier.
I saw that.
Talking.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey, I just seen on Twitter not too long ago that they minted out already.
Oh, all right. I figured that. There's only
Yeah,
100.
it was only 100 to start off the NFTs for the OG people or something like that.
All right. Well, congratulations to the dirty soccers, but also fuck those dirty soccers, because I told them to be here, and they didn't come. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. They're coming to Kronos, because you don't want to let crypto.com be your daddy. and they got to give them 40 of those 100 mints goes straight to crypto.com. So probably smart to drop 100 over there and then do a bigger mint on Kronos. But yeah, we'll talk to them about that when they get here. What else is going on today? Today is Tuesday, the 10th.
Yo, I had this NFT that I won from Tofu a while back, and it was black and white, and I totally forgot about it in this wallet, and I refreshed the metadata, and it's this bunny bat, and it's fucking sick. You want to see it?
Yes, I do. This is
Hey,
very
Alpha, I have
exciting.
something. If you haven't seen Oscar Ramos's video where he interviewed from a few weeks ago, where he does a live 45-minute long interview with the president and CEO of Kronos Chain, then you should definitely watch that. I watched the whole thing, and in there he dropped he's interviewing the president of Kronos Chain, and the
Ken?
guy's I don't know his name. It might be
Is it
Ken.
Tim Kimmets or whatever?
Bro,
Timson.
Oscar Ramos was one of the first, like him and Max Mayer, when I first got into crypto and Kronos. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
watched all of their YouTubes, and they're like I got most of my knowledge of crypto through them
Oscar
too.
is definitely the most bullish Crow YouTuber.
Yeah, and
Oh
then
yeah.
I came to Coffee and Cro and found you guys.
In the video, the guy describes the relationship between crypto.com and Kronos. He also describes the Kronos mandate for Tectonic and VVS and why they won't add community coins. And then he explains also what's coming next for DeFi after liquidity pools. So he says, yeah, this year is all about liquidity, providing LP and yield. But then he tells us what's coming next. And it's a
Yo,
great
don't
video.
leave us in suspense. This is too good.
Oh, I can't explain it because I don't understand it. But he
Oh
said,
fuck! All right, I gotta watch this.
yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
says
I'm
it's
gonna
something
watch
about
it.
order books. It's something about remove liquidity pools not being the thing in 2024. And they're going to be order books and more of a market maker kind of.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Bach, are you hearing this? I mean, I love that we're getting it secondhand from Buju, who saw it on a video from
Saw it on a
Oscar
video.
Ramos and
Wait,
Ken
Buju said
Timsit
that they're gonna replace the automated market maker model
with
and bring
order
order
books.
books. That sounds really bearish, Alpha. What do you mean? Like, I don't know.
No, I'm not bullish on that specific thing. What I'm saying is all of the stuff that we talk about in
You know how I
here.
feel about Ken Tismet and the whole Kronos thing, bro. Like, I'm super bearish on that. I'll just keep working in my small corner of the world, Alpha.
All
And
right, go back on mute,
see
you
see what
fucking
happens.
bearish motherfucker. Buju, what did he say? What did he say about
He said that this year's going to be about sideways movement and yield, and that's what's going to keep people on the chain, right?
and that's what we've been telling everybody, right?
Yeah.
Build up your bags, compound that shit, be a liquidity provider. We've been saying that for the past year, and that's what I'm saying, Bach, is it's good to hear that we've been on the right track.
Sounds like
That
some
that's
more
what
permanent
Ken.
loss, Alpha.
What?
Yeah, more permanent. Yeah, well,
Sounds like more
because
permanent loss. Sounds like
that's right,
like
Bach. But he said that the fix to the impermanent loss problem is to come up with a new model for providing liquidity without LP, and that's coming in 2024. It's going to be called something about order books. But he explained I couldn't understand the technology behind it.
Oh, we're
It was
talking
some
new tech now. Yeah, no, I can
yeah.
picture it. A way to provide
you guys
liquidity
understand
without.
with order books. If the other guy like leaves, that you don't have an order book anymore, then you have a very illiquid market. The whole point about LPs is like, it's these. I don't know.
It's decentralized. There's got to
Like
be a way to do it
like
better, though, Bach. You know
was
that.
was wait Buju, was this Ken? Was this Ken Tismet? Was he like some? You sound like
Sounds like
kind of
Ken.
Frenchy kind of guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Heavy
seemed a
set.
little
brown.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
He's the president of Kronos Chain,
Yeah, I
the
know,
guy.
bro. Like I said, Alpha, I'm sort of bearish on these people, bro. Like I think we need some heavy hitters. We need some people that know how to bring in like the bigger smoke. And it's just like, they're just playing like real big defense, Alpha, and I've seen them play. I saw them playing defense at 40 cents. Saw them playing defense at 30 cents. Saw them playing defense at 20 cents, 10 cents. Now we're at 6 cents, you know, and everyone's happy again. So I don't
The
know.
bottom is in, Bach. I don't know if you
You know
heard,
why,
but the
man?
bottom is
Alpha,
in.
I'm here hanging out with my codas, here hanging out with my bored apes and my mutants, you
And
know,
my
like,
ApeCoin.
and you know,
I
people are
got you.
staking Bog for USDC. I only use Chronos. You know why? I actually like it
I
when
don't
the
know
Crow
why.
token.
I would love to know why. Because
I like it when the Crow token is actually coming down, bro. You know, because like the gas fees are getting cheaper and cheaper. So it's like I'm bullish if Crow actually goes to a penny, bro.
No,
Yeah,
fuck you, dude.
I know it's hard
it
for me to
has a
say that.
fucking dynamic gas structure.
But
All right.
like,
If it goes up, then they will actually implement it, and we can
are you
drop
sure,
the
bro?
gas
Are you
fee.
sure, dude?
Yes,
when
I'm
it
sure.
was at 40 cents, the thing was still at 5,000 gwei, bro. They
Yeah,
never.
because we didn't have it then. We didn't have the dynamic gas structure back then.
They changed the dynamic whenever what's it called? The thing went to. We were at 25 cents, I believe.
When they had the major update. Back in
that
September.
major update. I'm just saying, dude. Like now, like, and we both know it's heavily centralized. Only like what 21 validators or something. And they're all owned by Chronos Lab, the guy you were hearing talking. So they have a financial.
They're not owned by Chronos Labs.
They're all. What do you mean they're not owned
They're
by
picked.
Chronos Lab?
They were picked by Crypto.com.
But they're all the servers are owned by Chronos Labs. They have the keys. They can like go on the AWS server and, you know, turn it off. But let me not be bearish. Let me stay away from that. You know, I just love the change because it's cheap gas fee. That's why I'm here, bro.
That's why you're here.
But I'm bearish.
It's probably the least important factor to me of why I use Chronos.
You just started this whole thing saying that the liquidity to USDT is going to be removed from Crypto.com map, and I'm like, man, that sounds even more bearish.
That's the centralized side, bro. I can't
that sounds
believe
super bearish. Like if Binance is the only guy with USDT, I think Coinbase they still support USDT. Am I right? I haven't used Coinbase in a long time, but I'm
You're
sure
right, but it's going to change. It's definitely going to change. Mikey, what's up?
Yeah, I only use Coinbase for the free money they give for quizzes that you can't get wrong. But also, have you noticed when on the exchange app the mystery boxes to claim with your diamonds that you earn? Have you noticed like as the price of Crow went down, like the boxes give you more Crow? So I guess it's more like a dollar amount that they set in each. And also I had a
Yes,
question:
sir.
Has anybody ever like when Crow is 50 cents, you might get 0.5 Crow in a silver box, but now you
I've
can
gotten
actually
point
get
two, bro.
No. Silver
yeah
boxes are good.
yeah they're
Like
good,
when Crow is at 6 cents, a
but
bronze
you get
box
like
is
4 or 5 Crow now versus whenever Crow was actually up. Now Crow's down, those boxes actually carry more Crow. But has anyone actually got anything better than a silver box? Because I've only ever got silver and bronze.
Nope, never got a gold, buddy. Never
I
been
never
waiting.
got a gold, but
No, I
I
mean,
know people that have, and there's not a lot in there.
I got a goal, and it was 58 crew in there.
Yeah,
damn,
see?
that's not bad.
It's about 10 times as much as a silver box.
Did you
So
guys finish
that's
all the
what makes me think
university?
that there has to be like a diamond box. There has to be something bigger.
You
There's a
think?
platinum box that has, I think, 1,000 crew in it, but my silver boxes usually have like 7.6 crew or something like that.
That sounds right. That makes sense. One of these days, I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that platinum box, man.
I've cashed in so many boxes. I've also cashed in on NFTs and sold them for like
I like the
$15
NFTs
to $30.
Like right now, that's almost a few hundred Crow.
Not a bad flip. It's not a bad flip. The only way to make money off of those is to be first, though. You have to get it and then sell it quick.
I think there's a long game aspect to it as well.
All right, Hyper. Like long. How long?
Just congestion, like any amount of actual congestion, like block height, like like at having at least one day of the year where it's getting close to max cap. Like we're just
The fuck you talking? I'm
there's like
talking
the
about the
same.
NFTs, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like as much NFT traffic as there is, like as much demand will increase the supply. Like once every fan of the UFC needs to buy an NFT, like say off of crypto.com or however it's going to operate, then they'll be way more familiar with the interface and want like the memorabilia that has been coming out they don't even know exists yet.
Or maybe on the flip side here, Hyper, like riddle me this. What if we're wasting a bunch of money advertising to people that don't want to use NFTs and we're just burning cash like just straight to the pipe while all our competitors are not doing the same thing?
Well, then there's two variables. One, I am curious about like which competitor specifically is advertising NFTs any
You know,
better. And
you know
two,
how much GMs
wait,
and all these
two,
car companies like
two would
put
be two would just be
advertising,
my wait. The
and then
second one
Tesla
would
is
just
just like
be
it's Tesla, bro. You got to have a Tesla, you
yeah.
know.
The second one would be
Like, how do we have that shit? How do we
if
have like?
NFTs and crypto are mandated to be adopted, then people don't really have a fucking choice.
What are you talking
Am
about,
I the only
Hyper?
one that wants Hyper
Our
and Bach
motherfucking
to have their
Congress
own
can't even
show where
agree
they
to
just talk over each other for an hour? Because
fucking.
that would be fucking.
What are you
awesome.
talking about, bro? Like, no one's
Like
gonna fucking
digital
mandate
ID,
anyone.
yeah, digital IDs,
China
like
is like, oh,
mortgage or
crypto's
mortgages, and
illegal.
dude, every loan.
Russia is like, oh,
Fuck, listen,
maybe it's
bro.
legal now. Like,
I'm
we
not seeing
can't
enough
make our
emojis for this show.
look like Hyper. Look, no one's gonna mandate this shit at any time sooner, bro. We're still gonna have paper money as the king of all
You want
things.
to bet?
Bro. What do you mean? We can bet 10 years from now, no one's gonna mandate any of this.
Listen, nobody's gonna listen. Let me
Look,
answer your contention, but like nobody's gonna mandate the purchase of like a JPEG monkey, for instance, or a social club. But
of course
if
not.
they
Of
do
course not.
digitalize real
Why would
IDs,
anyone?
which
What would a
is the
government do
case,
that?
digital IDs, every loan, every mortgage condition, it's all going to be tied up in the coding of the smart contract and represented by an NFT. Like you can, if you can, you can deploy
Hyper, how
if
does
the
it work right
NFT.
now? How does
No,
it
but
work?
it, dude,
In most major cities where
that's
there's
what they're
leaks, do not go
building. That's
missing, the
the whole
titles do not go
XRP
missing.
SEC
Everything is
thing.
perfectly fine. This is the problem, bro. Everyone thinks like the use case of Web3 and blockchain fixes everything, but like think about it. The system is currently fine right now. Why change it? Why do this
It's not
overhaul
fine.
of
The
everything?
reserve banking system has reached its life expectancy because they do, and they have one. And most people don't acknowledge this, but it's the case. That's why
Every day in the
the
morning, bro,
banks
the
are
stock market
scrambling, and the Fed
opens.
is
There's
defaulting.
thousands of trends.
I'm muting these motherfuckers. If you want them to start their own show, let me see some hearts down there. Let's go. Who's tweeting out the road?
World of reggae music on ya. Keep me rocking with me daughter. World of reggae music on ya.
Let's go.
Never left and never know, sir. Now just be nice and hold your space.
I'm being nice.
I won't entertain no more disgrace. Out in the street,
They call it
murder. When rhythm's passing out your head. World of reggae music on ya.
That's what's up. It's a fucking vibe in here. Mikey, what's good? I'm not done. We're not done. I'm just resetting the room. Shit.
Alpha, hey, when I first bought my first NFT on crypto.com, it was like one of 10,005. And I didn't understand, that on Chronos it's one of one, and they're unique. And a lot of I don't know how people maybe it's a learning curve, but when they come from they turn in their diamonds, they get an NFT, they're like, I got an NFT. But where do you go to crypto? It says like one of 3,000, and you're like, huh? So I don't know how you guys feel about that, or if that's a different kind of NFT, because it's
No,
not
I
really.
mean,
Yeah.
some of them are like 1 out of 10, and there's a 101 that's been sitting there for way too long.
Yeah, no one's gonna buy it for like $5,000.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about stacking diamonds over a year ago before they had any of these prizes. And it was hard. It was hard to stack them and not know what we were stacking for. And I think that's why you haven't seen the 1 of 1 mint, or, you know, some of these other ones pick up a little bit more hype. But Hyper thinks that they could have value long term, which is interesting. But I still
I
say
wasn't not necessarily anyone
it's a
on there,
quick flip.
but once like loaded lions, if they do were like appreciate in value, like I would argue that like the fractionals from those, like the whatever the
All
FIFA
right,
lions are
Hyper, we've
called.
heard enough from you, buddy. Work, what's good?
Hello there. I got a question. Don't you know? Okay, let's pretend that you're providing liquidity through Crodex for the Thunder token, right? How do you know, or do you know, is there a way to find out how much reward is loaded, or how long will that pool last?
The pool
You can
if you use
always.
Tin
Oh, Hyper, you
Finance,
take it.
sorry, if you use Tin Finance or Codex Analytics, I think it's the only DEX that has actually that information. But Tin just updated. I was checking. It shows you your impertinent
Okay,
loss
you
for
have
any
to
liquidity
listen to
pool.
the question. Listen to the question, Hyper.
Yeah,
He
he
wasn't
wants to know.
asking about impermanent loss. He was
No, but it'll also
asking,
show you like
Jesus fucking Christ. He was asking how you know when the pool is done. And most of these pools have a clock. It says how many blocks until the pool is over. That's the only way for you to know. And the best rule of thumb is it's like 10,000 blocks per day.
I thought he meant the liquidity pool
I
itself.
know what you thought, Hyper.
I'm sorry.
Psychotic, what's up?
Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys, man? Yo, I'm just trying to chill and say what's good, and fucking NFT hamburgers, right? Like each slice of the ingredients are a fucking NFT. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm here for it. I'm here for these ideas. I think the jungle and Coffee and Cro is more like a think tank than a Twitter space. This is where we cook up that marvelous shit that makes your mouth water. Like a hamburger. Like an NFT hamburger.
Yeah. For real, man. Yo, but shout out to Bach and Hyper. You know what I'm saying? I see you guys. I felt the energy. You know, I felt like Alpha had to get in there and separate two pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Alpha. You got it.
That's why I keep them up here, man. We gotta have that energy. It's not easy. Murph knows. What's up, Murphy?
Hey, I just had an answer for work. I sent enough Thunder over to Crodex to last 6 months.
Does that matter how much is staked? Is it just how much is it distributed on a drip finite schedule, like less per person type of situation?
Well, it's the same amount total distributed against however many people come in. But if you know the
APR
amount
goes down, the more LP that goes in, that the APR comes down because the same amount of Thunder is going out per block. That's the math. Hyper. Joey, what's up?
You touched on something earlier, and I'm sure everybody's seen the little analytics thing on the bottom left-hand side of the spaces that you're going into and or your tweets. The more emojis that are thrown within the space by any random person, doesn't matter what the emoji is, helps change the analytics for you, the individual, the space, and or the projects that you are representing. So toss that out. No, it only matters if someone is paying attention. Like Alpha's up there looking at all these frowny faces or thumbs down. It's like, don't worry about that, Alpha. The analytics don't care what emoji it is, as far as I know right now. That's the first thing I wanted to touch on. And I know you will love the way I do this, Alpha. You will just love it. There is some spectacular stuff coming out from Chronoballs. Let me tell you, oh yeah, I can't say anything because Omar will literally get on a plane, come out here and choke my ass out. Keep an eye out. There are some spectacular things coming down the pipeline for Chronoballs.
So you better
Peace.
hold at least 4 if you want a glove, 8 if you want a golden glove, and we're not talking about that as the prize, but like if you know
No,
what's
there's
going
more
on,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
there is some spectacular stuff coming down the line. And I know Chronoballs is probably at work going, damn, choke you, I'm going to choke you out. I'm probably getting some DMs or some messages right now. Look, Chronoballs, I played a truck. I was all elusive and didn't spill anything.
Give this man a raise. That's what I say. We've got 18 minutes left here. Thundercats are minting on islandthunder.io. If you haven't gotten one, it's not a rush. No mo FOMO. That's the vibes. We didn't talk about any of this news yesterday. BlackRock's Bitcoin fund. The fact that there's only 4,000 ETH that's been added to the float since the merge. Like, we don't talk about this. I think that's huge. You know how much ETH would have been put in the float without the burn mechanism?
Wait,
So
the
if we didn't
float?
have a burn mechanism, which went into place since the merge, where when Gwei or gas is over 16, that we are burning a proportional amount of ETH, there would have been 1.365 million ETH distributed. And we're at 4,000. That's a 99% reduction in ETH distribution. And it's also a 99% reduction in energy consumption. But and not correlated. They just did both. They just did both at the same time. Those are two huge things that happened, 115 days ago.
Huge things, but boring things. You know what's not boring?
Boring.
Bro,
I know.
you tweet too goddamn much, bro. I'm gonna have to take you off a notification.
Trying to get some fucking engagement, Murph. I
No, I
don't
hear
know
you.
what the
You
secret is.
good. You good, bro. Like I mean, I see you. You know what I'm saying? But, whew, flipping through all them. I gotta flip. That's a lot of tweets. It's work.
We're not making it easy for anybody. We actually, yes, we are. Fuck that. We're pinning it to the top. So the good stuff is up here. Make sure that you are liking and retweeting everything that we put up here. Even if it's Hyper just dropping fucking NFT. What are you doing up here, man? Hyper is just dropping NFTs up here. Hold on.
He's hyper. What do you expect?
He's excited.
Bro, I literally asked for permission first. I said, "You want to see this bunny bat?" And then I saw I had an Aptos dinosaur. I was going to forget about it, but that was the first customizable mint I'd ever seen, and the only one.
Pretty cool. Thundercats are a metamorphosis NFT. They grow dreads the longer you wear them.
Did you look at the mint this morning? We were almost at 600 when I left this morning. So.
Yeah, we were at 601 when we started the space.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, it's just moving. It's just moving. Everybody's getting what they need. And we airdropped a lot of rewards to minters over the weekend. A lot of it was Thunder, and we did see a price drop. So we might be waiting until the weekend again to drop those prizes.
Oh, and I just wanted to, I put it out in the Discord. A lot of folks don't come to the Discord. So We talked about it before. We are still giving away that Chronoverse land tile. We never talked about the stipulations, so I just went ahead and made some. At 1,000 mints, I'll be rolling for that Chronoverse land tile. Also, there's something in it for Thundercat 420 and Thundercat 69. I got Thundercat 96, so I'm out of it. But if you get 69 or 420, hit me up because it's a random mint.
It's a random mint. I minted a gold one.
Oh, I
thought
haven't
that
seen a
was
gold
pretty
one
fucking
yet.
dope. Yeah, I've only seen one other one so far.
I saw one with a pitchfork, which was interesting. I didn't know there was accessories.
There's some
And then
farmers out there, man. We had to give a shout out to the farmers.
Lowe needs one with a pitchfork.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then there was the blockchain background.
What's KD throwing fucking thumbs down? You're the farmer, KD.
Yeah, KD, you need a pitchfork too.
Wait, what was the last one you said? Blockchain?
Oh, the blockchain background? Yeah, I think that's a little rare. We were talking about what's rare traits and what's not rare traits, and just trying to figure out
have rarities
what's
and
what.
all that cool shit that like all these other projects have. We're gonna be on a Bisous. It's gonna be popping. Wait. Yeah, we've only got 13 minutes left here. I see our guy Steve down there. The Possessed Pirates are here. Chronoballs is working hard. I see you, bro. Sweeps. The Crow-Do squad is here. We had them in yesterday. Y'all should check the tapes if you don't know about Crow-Do. We really broke it down last night, and that was pretty awesome. They're helping a lot of projects. They're doing a lot of stuff over there. And the more you hold, the more royalties you get. And it seems like quite the operation. But we're also trying to bring in new people and new developers, coders, community organizers. You have to tweet out the room. It's really the only tool that we have in here. We got 28 retweets and 60 people. So you guys got this. I know you got this. It's 1, 2, it's 3 clicks. You can do it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You just gotta nudge them. You just gotta nudge them. I still have to give out this Mad Mogul box. I think let's do my old favorite. Scrolling. You got to throw red, gold, green hearts. Hold on. We're not starting yet. For people who don't understand how this works, let me introduce you to your emoji bar. Ayo. You hit the heart. There's your emojis. Hit the heart again. Hold. Now you can change the color. You go, whoops. You go red, yellow, gold, green. Red, gold, green, don't fuck it up. And you win yourself a Mad Mogul box. Whoa, Esteban's almost got it. Ken's going for it. Jen. Secret Jen. Is it gray, red, gold? Where's the green? Did she get it? There you go, Jen. We're giving it to Jen. Secret Jen. Jen's NFT world. Congratulations. And if y'all want a Mad Marcus Mogul box, you just got to hit up Marcus. You got to find him in a space. Go talk to him. Or I think you can mint them. I don't know where you mint them. Anyone know where you mint them?
By jumping in his face and talking to Marcus Matt Mogul.
That's the only way to get it?
Only way.
No shit. That's pretty cool. So you were serious. He really doesn't want any bots. You can't even mince it. You got to
Iron Fist, baby, Iron Fist.
You got to talk to him. Let's see who posted this. Something about Bored Apes of Kronos. Oh, this is a good tweet. All right. I'll retweet this. From Anonymous Artist. And I'll give you a follow. Anonymous Artist says you can earn 32 USDC a week for staking one Bach NFT. Now, he put $500,000 Bach on top of it. That's not fair, bro. You got to say that part.
You can only
Anonymous
only get
artist.
rewards for
He
staking
put
the
a
Bach.
$500,000 Bach on top of the NFT.
That's the max you can per Bach NFT. That's how it works.
I can't max it out, dude. That's $1,000 worth of Bach.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The minimum is 50,000. And if it's a mock,
$100 worth of Bach, and you make
if it's a mutated one,
$3.20 a week.
A mutated one's 2,500 and 250,000.
Yes. What are you doing?
I have one mutant with 25,000.
You have one mutant with 25,000. Yeah, that's what I had. I just staked a regular Bach with the minimum.
But I'm waiting to see the market plays out because I have one unmutated, and the one unmutated, I have all three of them still. And anyone that's like unmutated, I see on the floor. I'll scoop it because I have mad serums.
Fancy. This is the Hyper Show. What else you got?
Cro Swap's pretty dope. I've been Tin Finance, or I was saying earlier, Tin Network has like impertinent loss analytics now, so you can see like how much of which token has appreciated or that you've aggregated even in fees and stuff. It's really interesting.
Yo, I got a question about CroC actually, because I was just on there the other day, and it was kind of my first time on there.
Yeah.
And I was looking at a couple of the box, but right at the beginning, there's like two of them that say auction ended at 0, and then right after that, there's a couple of them that are on escrow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could escrow your NFTs.
Yeah, that means you just sell it with a designated buyer.
Oh, so when you go to sell direct,
Exactly.
When you sell something on CroC, there's a little button in the top right that says sell direct, and you can put in a wallet address, just like how you can do on OpenSea, and sell it directly to one person. So only one wallet is basically whitelisted to interact with your sell offer.
Like, for instance, that could be a useful feature if you have a high floor value on your collection and somebody wins like a discount.
If you worked out a deal with someone and, it's like, all right, we're trading this and this, and then I'm going to give you this for $1. Then you can list it for $1, but only have their address as the one that can buy it. There's also some really great swaps. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, bro?
No, I was just saying thank you both for the info. I mean, I've only really used Ibisus and well, I haven't really even used Crypto.com NFT. So just been clearly on Ibisus. I've only been in the crypto community since January 26th of last year. So, and Alpha, you were one of the first people I started listening to when I got into Twitter Spaces back in March. So keep it going.
Hey.
Around every day.
I was a big dummy back then. Every damn day. Oh shit, man, that's dope. I'm glad you came up here. And like, we need all these questions. And I remember when I was only using Ibisus. It was probably back last March, I was still only using Ibisus. And it takes a little bit of effort, and it can be a little bit scary, honestly, to start using other platforms when you've gotten comfortable. But there's a lot of opportunity out there. And yeah, you miss every shot you don't take. CroC is CroC is dope.
So, because I just recently crossed over my first chain to Polygon, thanks to Phoenix. branching out, bridge too. So now I'm strictly on Chrono, but still on Polygon just for Phoenix. But other than that, I've been just strict Chronos. Period. That's all I know now. I haven't really learned Avalanche or Aptos or any of the others yet.
Well, we're gonna get there together, bro. Because this is really great to hear. Big shout out to Phoenix Finance for making that bridge and then also making it easy for their community to learn how to get across. Because that's really what all these bridges are about, you know.
Exactly.
Even Frank D God's going to Polygon. Like it's a very similar situation. We're just trying to get communities to become the links between the chains. And IBC is the term of the year. Inter-blockchain communication, connectivity. That's what we're going to be talking about all year this year. That is the goddamn vibes. Let's go Coins on Chronos. What's cracking?
What's up, guys? Good morning. Been here the whole time. Enjoyed the space. Alpha, I was just curious. A lot of degen crypto people, they're on Twitter late night, and I always just find spaces with no value in them. I was wondering, have you guys ever thought of doing like a late night crow space?
It's a great question. Late night is when I jump around in
It
other
will
spaces if I
it
can
will
stay up.
it will boost your analytics, Alpha. I was
Oh, big
looking at the
time.
numbers. I was
No, especially because the United States listeners, they love these late night podcasts. I've always been a part of on-chain TV since they started, when it was Morgan and Bunny. Bunny doesn't even go anymore.
Dude, Morgan owes me an NFT, and she never gave it to me.
Oh, so you're another one of these that's pissed at her.
I'm not pissed. I mean, like, I get people are busy. I'm just saying. I totally forgot about it.
She's not that busy.
I'm still waiting on my chimp. I haven't got my chimp yet.
From who?
You said you were going to check the tapes. You said you had me on a chimp.
Shit.
I said I was sending you one. I'm checking.
Yeah, you better go check them tapes, Alpha.
No, I'm definitely checking.
If it's my Afro one, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I've given out a lot of chimps. I've only got like 7 or 8 left.
Out of all those chimps, and I hadn't got mine yet. You know what? I still love you, dude.
Oh, good. I was worried for a second. I'm trying to get Pocket Demons up here. Murph, did you get that co-host invite right at the end? 1 minute left.
Hey, Alpha, NFTs. I can't really say it all, but the NFT market is not going anywhere, and it's about to take off.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a real good thing for early holders of early projects and stuff like that, because the connectivity that we were talking about, interactive connectivity, they're going to be making it a lot easier sooner than later. So a lot of these projects, I'm seeing, this is not financial advice, but I'm seeing that they're going to kind of give us that connectivity a lot easier sometime in the future. Right now, they're just working with the developers and the people that got the know-how and the people that are the programmers. But pretty soon, as this softwares keep getting developing, this AI technology, it's going to be a lot easier for everything to connect to different things in the future. So I'm really kind of bullish on NFTs, certain NFTs right now. I have also been I've been a big fan of some of these. Um, I'm gonna just say it, centralized NFT projects as well. So, is the DeFi ones are good, but I'm just looking at a few things and I've just been shopping around.
Awesome. Pocket Demons, what's cracking?
What's up, Alpha? What's up, crofam? What's going on, guys? Just wanted to pop up here real quick and just I don't know if you mind, Alpha, but just show the space that we have going on Saturday. Um, it's been it's
No, definitely, man. That's why I was trying to get you up
yeah,
here.
it's a pleasure to have you up there. By the way, Alpha. One of the projects on the Mega Space is the Island Thunder. So I'm so amped and hyped about this space. It's sort of a space to get all these Crow projects together, not just Crow but ETH. Just sort of build a stronger community. Have other people. A lot of the ETH projects don't really know what Crow is, and that's what sort of what these spaces are about. Is sort of just coming together on a space and talking about each other's projects and getting to know each other. um I don't do you mind if I pop it up on the Megatron there, Alpha?
One step ahead of you,
Right
buddy.
on, brother.
Crypto Party Megaspace. Bing bong. Fuck your life. It's up top. Everybody needs to like this and retweet it. That is your price of entry in here today. Saturday is going to be on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. It'll be our first mega space of many. We plan on doing these once a month. Any projects that are in here, reach out to the Pocket Demons, reach out to anybody actually. I mean, there's 15 projects up there, so we're gonna try and make a name to these spaces, and hopefully I'll see the Island Thunder there up there more than once. You can go up on these spaces more than once, so like we're not really picky on who wants to come. We just we sort of like to have a conversation before we go and bring you onto the spaces, obviously. So there's a little bit of communication upon all the projects that are coming to speak up. But big shout out to Island Thunder being one of those projects up there. There's a nice list up there. So any of you guys want to join for February? Obviously, January's packed up, but February's open for a few projects. Just reach out to the Pocket Demons. And Alpha, I just opened up one of my mystery boxes. I hope I'm taking your red Nikes.
Let's go. Yo, and we're tying it all together. So Thundercats, Island Thunder, the Thunder mystery boxes. This is all one and the same. Coffee and Cro, the Jungle. If you want to get airdropped a chimp, mint a fucking Thundercat. That's your best way to get one, buddy. Slums.
Hell yeah.
And for the rest of y'all, yeah, we're gonna be jumping on as many spaces as possible to get the information out. It's the only way. It's the only way. I can't talk about it in here. There's too much
Does
other
any
shit.
members of the Thundercats own a Crow Hornet?
I have a Crow Hornet.
Okay, so you have a Crow Hornet, so you can tell the Crow Hornets what to do because you are a Crow Hornet. So we're
Okay.
gonna look into that.
Yeah, but
All
you're
right.
like
So
the head of the Crow Hornet, so you
no,
tell me.
I'm not the head. I'm just one of the members of the Crow Hornet Army. But
Oh
yeah,
snap!
man, most definitely, we're gonna look into the project and here. Let me go ahead and then get off of here and see what I can see. I got you.
Buzz
It's not no
buzz.
guarantees right now because right now we're tied up, but we're gonna look into that because you recommend a project like the Lazy Horse Race Club. You know what I'm saying? We got the founder member
Stop! Stop
horses.
right there! You stop.
What happened to the Lazy Horse Race Club?
I don't know. I told you to sell it fucking 9 months ago, man.
Oh no. That's a forever hold, dude. Like you don't know,
A
like
forever hold.
a
Yeah.
forever hold, dude. Like you had me out, like you didn't have me, but we were up in the morning minting that together. So
All
like,
right. All right.
so
All right. There's
it
two
has more
things.
sentimental value.
There's two things I fucked up on. The Dark Crystal thing and the Lazy Horse thing, because the Lazy Horses, yes, they're not a rug. Yes, they're not dead, but like it's been a long time. We really thought we'd be riding horses on our Oculus by now, but that's okay.
Really?
That's okay, man.
Well, it takes time. You know,
We're still here.
once you start interacting with the blockchain and you start coding, you understand that it takes time. Unless you're just like you got a degree in blockchain technology, I apologize. But I'm still
Nobody has a
moving.
degree in blockchain, do they? Nope. Look at this crowd, man.
Where's Brad? Where's BBC Alpha?
He blocked me, bro.
What
He
did
flipped his Thunder tokens for like a 3x and then he bounced. So That's
Which
what I call a fair weather friend, Slums, and there's a lot of them here in Web3. They'll talk nice to you. They'll tell you you're their best friend. As long as you leave them up top here, let them farm all that good engagement, and then if they can sell your NFT that you gave them for a profit because it was free anyways,
that's
that's
not
cool.
cool. That's
That's
not
cool.
nice.
Nah, man, it's cool. He minted
People
a
need to
bunch of
stop
he
being so
minted a
freaking
bunch of
mean in
tokens.
Web3 and then get mad and try to blow up people like
Who's
Crypto
mad?
Slums.
I'm
Them haters
fucking
that been hating on you, Alpha. I done seen a lot of people
Who the
come in and
fuck
hate
is
on you.
hating on me, bro? I can't believe it. Say it ain't so. Psychotic, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I'll be real quick, man. Just one thing you said that resonated with me, and it really sucks, bro. I don't mind, and I just want to say this for the room, and it's recorded. I really don't care. But if at the end of the day, I don't care if you make money. You can come into a person's project, right? Flip, make your bag, and all that shit. That I don't care. That's your hustle, but don't sit there and say, "Oh, bro, I ride with you. I ain't never selling your shit. We're fucking going here." The moment you start acting like we're cool and this is bigger than just money, now you're straight up blowing smoke up my ass and bullshitting me. And I had someone do that to me, and you know what? He sold early, and then we still 70x'd on his ass. So you know what I'm saying? Pack your bags. We don't miss you.
Hey, for real, for real. Look, some of my best friends in Web3 have been doing nothing but selling all the thunder I've been giving them. So we're still friends. It's not, if you're going to have feelings involved in your tokens, you're not going to make it here. Just straight up. Just take your feelings and flush them down the goddamn toilet.
And I just want to let it be known that It's Real Creations, Hobbies, and More is a for profit business. And I don't want
Then you
anyone
better
in this
get some
space
fucking
to
profit
think
and goddamn sponsor the space, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. It's 11:08. That means I'm 8 minutes over, and I'm doing this for Rob. All right? Rob, what's up?
Hey, brother, I just purchased NFT and some of your tokens, man. I appreciate
That's what
your.
I'm fucking talking about, Rob.
Let
Let's
me
go,
know,
baby.
man. I'm gonna hold till at least 2025.
That's why we go 8 minutes over, because this community is balls on tits, and it doesn't get better than that. Murphy,
let's crow.
am I wrong?
Balls on
No.
tits, baby. Hey, Rob, um, hit my bio and join the Discord and get your Thunder token verified before you stake it for any boosters. That way, it'll give you a little extra channels in the Discord there.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And welcome to the gang. Yo, all the rest of
And
you.
make sure you guys go by and check out
God
my eBay
damn,
store.
bro. I am fucking heavy on the mute button right now. Drink that water. Brush those teeth. Own your keys. Own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Do not ever forget that shit. Okay? Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Never. That's all your shit going out the window. You write it down. You put it someplace safe. You put it in a safe. And then you write it down again because it's 2023, god damn it, and I told you to do it last year. Write it down again. Put it someplace else. Now you're good. Now you can tell somebody else how to do this shit because it's not easy. Okay? Crofam for
Pokemon
life.
Crown Zenith
God
on
damn, I
pre-sale.
can't even unmute. Work, I would have let you go, but
I
Slums
got it.
fucked it up for everybody. Crofam for life. We'll be back at 420. Peace.